Lads, sorry, lads. Two people waiting. Fucking. Are you telling me I'm over an hour and 10 minutes late? Is this possible? An hour and 10 minutes late. That's disgraceful. I was having my dinner, lads. MB is in scam time. I just want to see how much I can scam. I want to see if I can actually make money off a scam. I clean that kitchen, yeah. I sometimes clean it.
And the champ. Ready, what?
Somebody is just somebody has just discovered Tim TV, a new fan. They're like, who is this guy? He's the best character. I said, yeah, he's very good, but he's too mad. I had a snake and chips and beans, and I'll be straight, it was really good. Help me, I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm actually having a lot of anxiety tonight. Point Break, it's the full fucking moon. I'm having anxiety as well. Right, we're live, and the first thing someone says is, help us out, Shadow. I'm having a bad anxiety attack. Do you know, I've been having the remnants of anxiety all day. Is it connected to the fucking moon? Today has been a weird day, like with life goals. I have been thinking a lot as well. That brings on anxiety, but it could be something connected to the fucking the full moon. I'm riddled with anxiety also, my friend. The large vapes have dirty juice in them. Whenever I have the large vapes, I have anxiety. The small ones are better juice, healthier juice. I will put it down to the large vape also. Hey, we're live. YouTube. Come on over. We're live, and the first thing someone says is, help us out, Shadow. I'm having a bad anxiety attack. Do you know, I've been having remnants of anxiety all day. Is it connected to the fucking moon? Today has been a weird day, like with life goals. I have been thinking a lot as well. That brings on anxiety, but it could be something connected to the fucking. That makes me sound soft, though. I'm supposed to be a hero. Also, my friend, the large vapes have dirty juice in them. Whenever I have the large vapes, I have anxiety. We're getting a lot of love today on Instagram, people. Is any news come from Instagram already? Right, I'm going to focus, lads. Chinese tonight, just eat. Good old snake. Any poker tonight, bro? Oh, fuck it. I should have bought gaming money. I forgot to buy gaming money, but listen, I'm doing well, not blowing our money. I've held on to most of our money. I have to get insurance sorted tomorrow. Dougie is Hollywood. Who are you? He is fucking Hollywood. He didn't get his credit for that. That was a Hollywood moment. Hit the likes, people, if you're homosexual. Or racist. Or if you're a racist homosexual, hit the likes. Did Mike to the poo-poo. Scam. Look, lads, we have the adverts on. I just want to see if it's worth my while to scam. Like with my 100, 200. If we get 200, we'll be laughing. Is there anything you're going to watch? We can watch stuff now, lads. We can watch stuff because there's a new thing on YouTube where I can share my page. Do you want to watch something? Do you want me to go look at it? What do you want to do tonight? You just want to chat? Right, hit the likes if you're a straight man. Right, I'll give you an out. If you want to like the fucking stream, all the straight men, stand up, hit the likes now. Chat's gone quiet. I was supposed to drink earlier. Jazz, I was going to drink. I was close to fucking drinking. Good job I pulled back. I feel good. I had a big cycle today. Oh, fucking Video Craig is fucking live and he's got 500 fucking people watching. He's got a good thing going on there, Video Craig. So you want to know about the war? Am I going to go to war with Video Craig? Lads, my ego ran ahead of me. I was sinking the ship. We're all in the same fucking genre. Okay? It was cafe what I was doing, telling you the truth. Okay? If you know the truth, I said it now. My ego got the better of me. I let it out there. But the truth is, I have a brand new driver, a putter, and 500 cash on the way. So from now on in, Danny G and Video Craig beef is 100% real. Like, how the fuck could that be fake? You think Danny G is going to sell out? You don't know Danny G. Danny G wouldn't sell out for £10,000. Never mind the 1,000 he's getting a month. So, yeah, we blackmailed Video Craig. We got paid off. If you want an answer. We did blackmail him. I got paid off. But it's not like I'm standing on any morals. It was nothing to do with me. So my morals don't come in. I have told you the truth. I put it out there. And now I'm going to pretend I never did. He's got 500 fucking people tuned into a fake fucking beef. Of course I'm jealous. That's right, Shadow. That's why you are 3D Fight Club's #1 fighter, even after chucking it in. The fight game is 20% fighting, 80% promo. That's why Terence Crawford struggles, even though he may be pay-per-view king. Pound for pound king, not pay-per-view king. I don't know the numbers on Terence Crawford, but completely agree with you. It's about storylines. Like the greatest storyline ever written, hands down, my favorite fight of all time, the most interested, the most I had on this fight, right? All the Conor McGregors were pretty good, but Conor McGregor's, the Khabib fight obviously had a real fucking storyline, but all his other fights were manufactured, not beef. I think that Dustin Poirier won. They all loved Conor. They knew what he was doing for the game. So it's hard. It's hard to hate Conor on his rise. So a lot of his beefs were fake because you could only fucking say thanks for bringing, if you hated Conor on his rise, you weren't straight thinking. You could only love Conor. He'd bring in so much to the sport, bringing money to everyone, Dustin Poirier first, Max Holloway. I think they were all manufactured beefs. The Khabib obviously was the best, so at least we got that. But my point is, my favorite storyline and my favorite fight, hands down, was Jake Paul versus Tommy fucking Fury. I loved it. I loved everything about it. Finally, the shit talker. So people give Jake shit because he is a gobshite, but he played the gobshite for us to be so invested in that fight to finally see him beat. And it gave us everything we wanted. We got the Tommy Fury victory. It was beautiful. That was one of the best fights of all time. Not technically high level, but just for investment. Do you have love for Michael Conlan? I'll watch a Michael Conlan fight anytime it's on. Of course, fellow Irish man. I've got a dog in that race. I love any Irish fighters, even Tim Carty. I root for, you know. You're gorgeous. I seem to be getting better looking lately. I don't know if it's the fame. I'm drinking a lot of water. I feel like I'm coming into my second prime 100%. I wasted a lot of time not getting into a prime again, but the prime is here. It's here to stay. Mike Tyson and McGregor were on the packet last night. Walked past them. With the Conor McGregor thing, was that a new video of McGregor drinking Guinness in the pub? It's fucking hard to give up the Guinness, lads, when you have that much fucking money. Or whatever the fuck he's drinking, the Forged Irish Stout. I feel for him, man. He made it, you know, and I don't know how to think I was that fit. Sometimes it scares me that I'm on that trajectory. Am I going to be able to handle it? You know, I thought there was a new McGregor religious. I thought the comeback was on, but I think I seen him drinking last night. I don't know if it was an old video. It's hard to get away from the stout in general. I wouldn't say Forge is as nice as Guinness, but it's okay. It's hard to get off the stout. People ask, how do you become an alcoholic? Stout. You can drink it all night, be hungover in the morning and say, fuck, I'm not doing that again. But by the afternoon, you're like, a couple of pints will settle the nerves. That's how you become an alcoholic. These people that drink vodka and whiskey and wine every day, they're animals. They're dirty animals. If you're an alcoholic and your drink of choice is wine, vodka, I can't understand you. It's disgusting. But a man that drinks Guinness every day, sure, what harm is he doing? Oh, turn off the heat. I got the oil, lads. I have the oil back on, lads. I got 200 quid worth of oil. But that's been on over an hour now. That's been on fucking longer than an hour. I caught 2 butterflies and I have them in a box. I'm going to try keep them alive till April. They were in my. Oh, look at this fella wanting to hang out. Oh, hello, lovely fucking dirty fella. Want to hang out with me, do you? Come up. Come on. Just wants to hang out with me 24/7. He loves it with me. What are you sniffing for? More food? Hello. Daddy's working. He's doing a scam. Daddy's doing a scam. Right, piss off now. You're in my way. Dogs were the best thing you've ever done. Oh. Look, I don't know what McGregor's life is. I don't care how much money you have.
being hungover 2-3 times a week is no way to live. I do not say knock the drink on the head completely, because that's no life. Living a life without Guinness. Okay? I'd recommend to McGregor, drink once every fucking 3 months and just have 7 or 8 Guinness, have a big pizza, kebab, go to bed, be up in the morning, do some exercise. But unfortunately, what does he mix with the drink with? To get off the party, you have to be sober for fucking a year and a half, like I did. I did 2 years without fucking drink. And when I came back, I could drink and I wouldn't get the urge. Some of these people can't have 1 pint without having the urge of fucking joining the circus. You know what the circus is? Being a fucking clown all night, being a weirdo. So I have it to a place where if it's not around me, I don't fucking need it. I like my Guinness. I feel like going for a Guinness right now. I feel like going for a Guinness. Maybe we'll go for a Guinness. I'll charge my phone. Danny G made Video Craig cry. How did he do that? I'd say his hangovers are different, Shadow. Mate, not a hope. His hangovers are 100 times more intense. People are out trying to fuck him in business, his private life. He's got real goddamn fucking haters. Imagine I've got people that try to ruin my life every day. Every single day there's someone trying to fuck me. Imagine him. His hangovers are 1,000,000 times worse than mine. I'm in a squalor, exactly. Nobody cares about a fella in a squalor. For all you know, I have a mansion next door, and this is all part of a show, living like a shitbag. You don't know that I'm not rich and successful, and I've got 2 hot blondes waiting in my king-size bed next door. You don't know that. My point is, I like playing the small game. I'll never show off. I'll never buy Rolexes. I'll never buy fast cars. I have a Toyota Avensis in Dublin, and I cannot wait to collect it. I'm excited because I love Toyota. Okay? A Ferrari. What the fuck? No way. There's no character. What the fuck do you want a Ferrari for? I want a Toyota that can do 1,000,000 miles. That's impressive. My Toyota has like 200,000 miles on it. I'm going to try get it to 1,000,000. Lads, money never ever impressed me. This week though, I've been minding my money. This is the first time I got money and I said I need to hold on to it. Okay? I need to fucking mind my money now. Spend wisely. Don't be begging anymore. I'm getting too fucking famous. A lot of my new viewers don't know that I'm a fucking serious e-beggar. You have Andrew Tate, top G. I'm the shadow boxer, top E beggar. Very good at the scams. But it's time to not blatantly scam anymore. You got to do it undercover. Like I have a scam going today. I have the adverts on. Keep watching them. I want to test to see how much. I'll give you a 3-hour live stream if we're flowing. Right? I want to see how much 100 people for 3 hours is worth. Can you please watch the adverts all the way through? Take your shirt off. Have a nipple rub. We're here for the long haul. Let's make some money, people. Let's scam it up. I'm getting a shitload of ads. Correct. Open a second page. Watch 2 different streams. I am not a gay man. I am the straightest man on the internet. Okay? Paddy's putting Hedgehog back in the shed. Jesus, what was Video Craig thinking those years ago, going up against Paddy Conroy? He'll never get away from it. Paddy was just sizing him up in the shed. I don't know how you can turn off YouTube. Like, you're saying that you're scamming the ads. You turn off YouTube and then come back on. Doesn't make any sense. If anything, you're going to get another advert for reloading it. No. I think you're lying, Shadows Fishy Microwave. Danny G getting ripped. I watched Shadow when he was king of Thailand and world champion. He secretly taught Samarth Pakaroon. I watch on New Pipe. I don't watch on YouTube. I don't know what New Pipe is, Ireland Travels. I know what a long pipe is, and so do you. A strong pipe. A shite pipe. Ad blocker on your browser blocks all ads. Yeah, but people are not like that savvy with computers, okay? Most of us here are retarded, okay? There is a few smart fellas here in the dark corner, but they're a dime a dozen. Most of us have to suffer adverts. Ever do tie pat up the ship pox face? If I ever meet you, we'll have a chat. No. The adverts are the best thing about this channel. I haven't watched an ad yet. Danny Shadow, you and Danny G missed the trick not having a round of golf together. Danny G missed a massive trick by not teaming up with me. A lot of YouTubers have missed a massive trick. Murphy, for instance, I'll never ever give him a hand. I will never work with Murphy. I'll never have him on a live. We could have done content, and it was a betrayal to come on my live and say, let's do something tomorrow night. Me and you, raise your flag. Everybody is raising Shadow Fighters flags now. Like, you don't want to miss the trick. Look at JDP in my inbox wanting to work with me, telling me he loves me. Do you know? You have a gang of people, 20 or so troll accounts that try to blacken my name, and it hasn't worked. We're still here. We're fighting every day. We're going to be the biggest name in the dark corner. You know, I'm flying the flag. When I'm making millions of dollars, knocking out chumps, I'll always fly the fucking dark corner flag. I will always be in comment sections talking shy. I know where my bread was buttered. Decca Heggie put me on. Okay, I was doing okay, but Decca Heggie, you have to show respect to the man that put you on. Decca Heggie put me on. Okay, whatever you want to say, I owe Decca Heggie. That brings me to Homeless Mickey. I really put Homeless Mickey on. Decca put me on by just having a back and forth with me. Okay? He didn't show up in Thailand, but he was the big name. He can do what he wants. I really put Homeless Mickey on. I was talking to Homeless Mickey the other day about views. All right, he annoyed me a few weeks ago saying I don't get views anymore because I have no fight on. It was a flash in the pan. Really fucking pissed me off. I have 4 years of building a fan base. And then I was telling him, I don't get views. I show him my story, 12,000. He tries to say, oh, but you have 50,000 followers. And then he's like, I've got less followers than you, and I do 3,000 views, right? Okay? And I'm thinking, you little nobody. I gave you those 3,000 views you do in story are from fucking me. For 20 years, you tried to get famous. You did real fucking fighting, and nobody cared about you. Nobody cared about you till I turned you into Homeless Mickey. Then you tried to destroy everything I built. And now I'm talking to the other day, and he's talking about doing another Kerry trip over. This is how mad he is. I'm explaining to him how he fucked it up with me. And he sends me a voice note, real confident, like, well, if I was to come to Kerry, there'd have to be real. I just went, what? You think that I'm going to ever work with you ever again? My peace is so much more important than any fucking TV show. You drive me mad. You're an ungrateful little shit. Okay? You're toxic. You've self-admittedly that you've got mental issues and it creates toxicity. You're the most toxic person on planet Earth. And then he'll deny that he ever said he was toxic. He knows he is. Everyone he meets, he falls out with. Every single person he meets, he falls out with. But somehow it's me and Jimmy are the most evil. I know Jimmy Justice. Jimmy Justice fucking meditates every day. He's trying to grow as a human. Okay? He does his ice baths. He's constantly trying to better himself. And Homeless Mickey wants to say that he's pure evil. Okay? We've all moved on, Mickey. Jimmy was a bit of a bollocks years ago, fair enough. Everybody is just, somebody very close to me said to me before, he said, okay, you might be right what you're saying, but general people just want to get on in this life. We just want to get on. That's the general consensus of living. And with Homeless Mickey, he doesn't want to get on. He wants to argue with you. He wants to bully you. He's a little Napoleon shitbag. Okay? His main crux now, the reason he hates me is because he hit my box. 150 times I've explained this. If I didn't hit him a box, we could have all ended up in jail. There's 2 women saying that. And now, and I'm even trying to fucking be nice to Mickey, saying, okay, if they lied, fair enough. Okay? But as it stands, in that moment, they're saying it. Even if it's true or not, who the fuck is going to just randomly, 2 of them, make it up? So I had to fucking take control of the situation and hit you a fucking box. Give them justice so it goes no fucking further. And he wants to say I'm evil for, he drove me to that. And I have more information. The 2 girls said that he was talking to the girls before the fucking box, telling them all that I'm on a fucking list and I'm a danger to women. He was saying this to the 2 girls well before I hit my fucking box. Okay, this man's a toxic, evil little shitbag. And this is no fake beef. I will not be fucking working with Homeless. Even Jimmy is trying to get Mickey back on. Come on, Jimmy. Come on. He's scorned. He has burnt us so many fucking times. When are we going to wake up? Imagine us hanging our hat on making it by Homeless Mickey. Imagine that's how talentless we are, that we have to bend over and let this little shit bully us in our presence. Do you know? That's why fucking Jimmy ends up giving him smacks, because he can't argue with him. I know it now. I will say there is a personality behind Homeless Mickey. There is a nice guy, but he's got serious fucking issues. Okay? And when he gets a set on you, he will do anything to destroy your life, destroy your relationships, his relationships with people. He goes from 0 to 100. He will put you in jail. He tried to delete my YouTube, tried to delete my income, my business, what I've been doing, try to turn my fucking fans on me. Okay, this is serious shit. And I won't put up with it. No fucking way, man. I used to say, oh, I'll go meet Homeless Mickey and we'll do if it's a fight event. I don't want to be around him anymore. Okay, he's very fucking toxic. And I am not toxic. Okay, I get along. Everyone that works with me, from Jimmy, Fareed, the fucking action movie star, everybody gets on. Mac Boygraves, Weston Hughes, none of us argue. And if there even is a small argument, we're adults and we can talk it through. Me and Weston had a little bit of beef, because of my character, but Weston now gets my character. We had a little bit of beef and we fucking talked it out, and now we're fucking best mates. That's how it should work. Mickey has some evil fucking toxic fucking traits that outweigh his goodness completely. So who brought up Homeless Mickey there? I don't want to talk about it anymore. I am I'm like a scorned wife, right? I am really devastated at what's happened, because I fucking did everything in my power to bring him with me. When you're rising with me, I want to see you succeed. How many people do you rise with? You want them to fail. That's how human nature is. You work with me, I will do my best to make you fucking famous. If you've come to fight for me, do anything with me, look at Jimmy Justice. Look, when I brought Jimmy Justice over, I fucking screamed down the airport, Justice Jimmy Miller, future middleweight champion of the world. I put myself out there for my fucking fighters. I wore a G-string in the forest. Do you think I'm into that fucking nefarious shit? Okay, I had a fucking friends there. at that fight set. At the time I did the G-string, it didn't land. It didn't land. Everyone thought this is fucking weird. But I knew it was going to get views. People close to me thought that's some weird gay shit I did. I had to do that for Jimmy. And I'm delighted I did because Jimmy got big views off it. He got the Danny Christie fight. You know, sometimes you have to bend over and take one. Mickey's bad boy polar, of course. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. When I'm tired, when I get bored of you, I get bored of Mickey just constantly talking. Everything is about him. People are out to get him. I get bored of you. You bore me. That's what I caught him lovely one night. I said, Mickey, you're fucking boring. Okay? You have nothing worthwhile to say to me right now. I'm not fighting with you. I just don't want to talk to you. You're ruining this whole fucking trip with your stupid fucking bullshit. So that's it, lads. I feel sorry. Guess what? I wanted to help Mickey so much when he was on our side. And the second he tried to burn us to the ground, he's my fucking enemy. Simple as. The only reason we still fucking know each other is because of Jimmy. Because I'm good friends with fucking Jimmy. And Jimmy is a good brother. Jimmy's the one when I said he's not coming to the fight. Jimmy said, you can't do that. You have to let him corner you. I says, Jimmy, you know what's going on right now. You know I'm within my right to get him the fuck away from me. And Jimmy fought tooth and nail to get fucking Mickey to be in my corner. Now, Jimmy's also knows that what's good for the goose is good for the gander. He needs Mickey to break as well. If one of us break, so there's an element of Jimmy knew that for him to succeed, maybe Mickey had to be at the fight. So I'd love to say it was brotherly love, but Jimmy's a businessman as well. He knew Mickey, this is a big moment for Mickey's. But Jimmy more or less got Mickey to that fucking fight because I had washed my hands with him. But Jimmy rang me and says, you have to. And he kind of convinced me we'll finish out the job. I regret it, though. I regret having him there. He was still toxic even after we made up. The video's there where I met him in the hallway. I was fucking sick. I was like, I tried to make up Hollywood bromance makeup and he was still being toxic in the video. You can see the fucking video. It's like he got wronged. Well, fucking anyhow, lads. And now Jimmy's fucking reposting old shit there. Somebody said something great. A truth. You don't need to defend the truth. You need to defend the lie. So, like, it's fair play to the comment, whoever said that about Mickey's video about me, like saying Mickey saying that he was kissing the woman I was kissing. They all thought he was a weirdo. He was not kissing fucking nobody. Me, it was the first time in my life since all this shit happened to me that I was being normal. I wasn't hiding. I was talking to the girl, chatting her up, dancing. She was into me. It was the first time in a long time that it was happening. I'm fucking chatting up a chick. I'm getting on, having a good fucking night, and then Mickey wants to take that away from me. Oh, I want to see the CCTV. We all want to see the fucking CCTV. But anyhow, I'm not even going to get into that night because Mickey is so fucking dangerous, man. I don't want Mickey in my life. Okay? He really fucking ruined it. He ruined everything we had. It's fucking over. I don't need him. He's an ungrateful little fuck, and good luck to him. Right, moving on. Any more questions, people? What's up with the gay talk in the chat? Doing gay shit would be like you couldn't pay me to sell my rights to become king. I have a right to become king. And I know if I was doing any of that homosexual shit, I would lose all rights to becoming king. So you couldn't pay me $1 billion to do anything slightly queer. Okay? It's a character I play. I talk some gay shit now and again. But when it comes down to it, if a fella is even slightly coming on to me, I will stick the fucking head in him. Okay? I am the straightest man on the internet. I'm certainly the straightest man in the fucking dark corner. Let me tell you. Do you not get a brass? No. I'm at a healing part of my life where I would never go near a brazier ever again. Like, not that I did much, but especially not here in Ireland, at least in Thailand, they pretend they love you and it's less sleazy. I wouldn't get a local. I would not do any of that. I'm not after that. I'm after a connection, okay? I've led a life. I'm after a connection. I'm not even, I barely even write back to chicks. I have a few fan bases of chicks and I'm just not, there's no connection. You'd be lucky if I write back, I'm pushing on here, people. Yeah, things are getting fucking serious. It's time to become king. So now there'll be no fucking degenerate shit going on here. That money would be used for car insurance, feeding the dog, and maybe a couple of lady boys when I get to Thailand. But no nefarious shit, no way. More black pudding in the vlogs. Good man. Shout out. Thanks, Graham. Graham's back in the building. King of the gays. We have 100 strong in, lads. 100 strong shadow fires. We're going to try get it. We're going to find out how much money this is worth. How the fuck does he pull in? Oh, he's gone already. Yes, Craig's gone. Why are our numbers gone up? Oh, Paddy's fucking live. 400. Shadow, how Hollywood was Eubank Senior getting out of the car, Eubank Junior versus one. Ben won. That's what it's all about. You heard the crowd. I bet that's sold. Come here. I tried to do that with Homeless Mickey. It was happening naturally for me and Homeless Mickey. I shouldn't have put out the video meeting him in the hallway, but I should have made up with him off camera and I should have done. I fucked up there. We should have done that. So he generally was fired. Okay. Mickey doesn't like thinking that I'm the boss. But sure, I'm the one directing everything. I'm the one bringing us the shows. I never said I was the fucking boss, but it looks like I am the fucking boss. Anyhow, Mickey was fired. And Jimmy's fucking wife was coming to watch the fight. And she was staying in the same hotel as us. So Mickey wasn't coming to see me. Mickey didn't know what hotel I was in. I thought he was coming to see me, but afterwards, it was because he was going to see Jimmy's wife. So it was just a coincidence. And I half made up to him, but like even when we were driving to the way, there's so much shit that happened. We went to the weigh-in, we went to the face-off, the fucking face-offs, the press conference. We get there, we're waiting around, and then Mickey's telling Fareed, action movie star Fareed Jamal Khan, I'm hungry. You won't believe what happens. Fareed doesn't know that Mickey doesn't have a say in what's going on. Like, I brought Fareed. I'm going to give Fareed money for his time. He's recording everything. Fareed's doing the camera work. And Mickey is going on about being fucking hungry. And Fareed is such a nice guy. And he thinks that Mickey's a big part of what's going on. He doesn't get that Mickey's just fucking a sideshow. Fareed says, all right, I'll take you. They bring him off. There's no food nearby. They end up going to a Greg's. While they're there, Mickey is fighting with the workers at Greg's, and he's just been a toxic prick. But they take so fucking long. When they get back, everything is over. The press conference, the face-off, everything. Fareed knew how serious it was. I was like, what the fuck, lads? Because we needed that footage. We have a documentary coming out now, and we don't have any of the fucking footage. None of the cameras were good. It was like a CCTV camera of the fucking yoke, and I was sick. I was just another mistake because you were fucking hungry. He couldn't wait around any longer and got Fareed to bring him to Greg's for an hour, and they missed everything. They literally left just before it started. I tried to ring them. There was no signal, and gone for a fucking hour. Couldn't believe it. Came back. I had no footage. I did some of my best promo on the fucking mic. It was wonderful stuff. And I got grainy footage, shit footage. You can't hear me. You cannot fucking hear me on one of my speeches. While Nathan Pearce is trying to talk, I murder him, but there's no microphone because they've only got one microphone. But if Freed was there, I would have been hooked up with the microphone. So we missed it. That was so important for the documentary. So it was just another thing Mickey fucked me over with, and I was just done with him by then. I was done. I was just suffering. I was suffering. I had to fucking fight the next day. I'm suffering every night, staying in the fucking hotel with a room, him not sleeping. I don't know what's he smoking all week. I suffered. I could not wait to get home to my dogs. I didn't give a fuck about the fight at this stage. Mickey had drained me. He'd an energy vampire, just a bad energy. I wanted away from him. I wanted to do the fight and just get home. I didn't have the venom in me to put it on Nathan Pearce in the third round. I didn't have the venom. I was drained. I didn't give a fuck about the fight. People saying, oh, you should care about this. Yeah, I should have cared. I did not give a fuck about that. I'd showed up the fight. Brett May didn't happen. I had the hardest 10 days of my life with that Mickey fella. Okay? Ask Jimmy. Ask Jimmy's ma. He's the most difficult person you'll ever meet in your whole fucking entire life. I talked to Mickey the other day about shit that happened, and he tried to come back at me and saying, it wasn't all just me. No, Mickey, 100%. Every argument, every wrongdoing was 100% you. I am a fucking easygoing guy. How come I don't fall out with anyone else? How come I don't fall out with Fareed, Mac Boygraves came, Jimmy Justice? How come I fall out with nobody but you with the track record of falling out with people? Track record. When you came to me first, all he did was stay up all night talking about people that have wronged him. He gone back 20 years about people that have wronged him. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that this guy is real. I couldn't, but you know, at the start, it was a fucking joke. I thought it was funny, all the drama. I thought it was great talking shit and Jimmy and creating storylines. I didn't realize the real fucking venom. I played into it when I first met Mickey. I wronged fucking Jimmy Justice, my friend, and Jimmy couldn't say anything. I have Mickey on lives calling Jimmy a bully for years. Jimmy's my good friend, and I think all it's for views. Some of the shit I done, I regret. I remember I posted a video of Jimmy's fight and said, fighter gets knocked out, and I did it to like try to get views, but no, that's not what friends do. I've learned a lot in this YouTube game. Sometimes you do, I don't care if it gets more views, but I fed into that bullshit between Mickey and Jimmy, but after knowing Mickey, Jimmy was well within his rights to kick the fuck out of him for years, if that's how he carried on. And I was fucking team Mickey. Do you know? But Jimmy knew. Jimmy said nothing. Jimmy never badmouthed Mickey once. He just said, yeah, okay. Jimmy knew what was coming. He knew it was coming. He laughed after our first argument. When I rang Jimmy, I said, I can't deal with your brother. He laughed. He said, it finally happened. So... listen, homeless Mickey gets it. Listen, he fucking gets it. He gets the game, but he won't do it. He's 1 minute explains. He's on the same wavelength of why we're doing this, what's happening. He gets it, and then he comes out with some shit like, oh, you're making me out to be a degenerate. You're ruining my life. I'll never get girls. I'm just thinking, you don't get them anyhow. Your life is over. Every time I say you're nearly 40, that shows how much egotistical. Every time I say, Mickey, you're nearly 40. I'm not nearly 40. He's fucking 38. And he's afraid to know that he's nearly 40. Shit like that. I'm like, you're nearly 40. It's time to cop on. You've done this your whole life and it hasn't worked. This is something different. You know, the first thing I'll say is he thinks he knows fucking everything. He thinks he knows everything. He's saying that I'm making him out to be a degenerate. I'm trying to say to him, it's a character on a TV show. Do you see that haircut, lads? Right? He might think he got some fast views putting the wig on. He thought he's so fucking intelligent. No, the fucking haircut, the real homeless Mickey haircut is what everyone fucking loved. I know the views. Everything we posted was gold with that haircut. When he started doing the fake fucking wig, he got one viral video and that was it. It made him out to be fake. the winner, the love for homeless Mickey was that haircut. They didn't know if it was real or fake. You didn't know if homeless Mickey was homeless or not. And he exposed himself that he's not really homeless. That's not really his haircut. He ruined the fucking character. That character is dead and gone. They know he's not homeless. The beauty of the character was I took him off the street, played a character. I told him never break fucking character. But he knew everything. He wanted people to know that he's an MMA fighter. Start posting all his MMA fights. Oh, look, he's thinking I'll get traction now. People, they should know. I'm like, don't tell anyone. He didn't get it. I said, people, if they find out through their own research, this fella's actually an MMA fighter, that's more mystique. Let them find out. But he thought he knew having his ego. He had to fucking try get the better of the storyline. He fucking ruined it. And where is he now? He's got a few of my branch followers. Some still loyal to me. Some loyal to fucking Mickey. But he'll never make it. He'll never get to the next level. Okay? He's fuck me. Homeless Michael has got more fucking love. Homeless Mickey's got 10 times more talent than homeless fucking Mickey. Homeless Mickey has that 10 times more talent than homeless Michael. Okay? What me and homeless Mickey are doing is 10 times better than what HS Tiki Taki and homeless Michael are doing. It's just we have to earn our flowers. We have to get on the internet. Okay? Mickey, because we're not doing the big views, he thinks that we're not talented. How the one that drove me mad, wanted to kill him. How are we gonna make money? I paid Mickey all his flights. I was giving him money. I was looking after him. Anyone else, homeless Tommy, they knew the crack. They knew that they were lucky to be getting put on. But homeless Mickey, once he started talking about money and making money and how much, I had to agree to him and go on this holiday, I'll give you 50%. That was the end of it. That was the end. When he's getting greedy, looking for money when there's no fucking money. He was saying the fame isn't worth it. I said, what I'm telling him is like, Mickey, I'm going to get you 1 million fucking followers. I'm going to turn you into a star and you make your own fucking money. My job is not to fucking put money in your pocket. Although I'm feeding you, I'm buying all the fucking pot. I'm buying every vape, smokes, tobacco, you name it. I'm fucking looking after the cunt. And he thinks it's all about him. He thinks that I'm talentless and I need homeless fucking Mickey. I don't fucking need you, sir. And I proved that since I fucking dumped you. I'm doing 10 times more numbers on Instagram. My YouTube might not look great, but posting vlogs and getting 3,000-4,000 views is pretty fucking good. I'm making $50 a vlog now. I know what I'm doing. I post stories all day long on fucking Instagram and then I turn it into vlog. I'm making $50 a day now. Okay? I'm doing well. If I keep going regularly, I'm building. I have to build my vlogs on YouTube from the start because people forgot that I can make good fucking people are looking and they're not clicking because they're thinking it's just some random shit. My views are going back up. I'm going to keep the train rolling. I'm going to have my vlogs up to 20,000 views an episode in the next few weeks because we're doing good stuff. I know what I'm doing. My point being is, from Mickey's own words and mouth, he ruins anything good that ever happens. Okay? Everything I say about him, he admits it. Bipolar. 1 minute he agrees he's a toxic piece of shit and he ruins anything good that happens in his life. And I worked with him. I worked so hard. One time when I was over, I was supposed to get an Uber and the Uber came somewhere and do you want to see the way he talked to me? You fucking stupid. And I'm just like, I'm trying to just get this over the line. And the way he spoke to me, I'm thinking, you're done. I'm not going to fight with you here. I could fight with you right now in the car park. That's how close he was. Right? And I said, no, I'm just finished with him. I gave him another chance for the Terry Stone thing and all. And because he's my enemy now, yeah, I don't want to see him do well. At least I can fucking be straight. Because he's my enemy, I don't want to see him succeed. I don't want to see him beat me. I don't want to, like, I do think he can do it. I do think he can do it with direction, but I don't want to see him do well anymore. I want him to have a miserable life for how he hurt me. the man that tried to help him, tried to burn me. So I'll be straight with you. I don't wish any harm at him, but I wouldn't mind if he stayed in an old miserable life for the next 30 years and apologized to me when he's 70 and said, I should have stuck with you. You know, I'll send him money. I'll always look after him, but I don't want to see him succeed after trying to destroy me. And that's being straight, man. People want to say, people there light your face. Oh, I don't care for that. I do care. I do care that a man that I brought on goes out on his own and then succeeds. I do care. I don't want to see him succeed. Okay? He's not going to help me. He showed he's not my fucking friend. He makes it. He'd say, fuck you. Fuck you. And then in his head, he'd be proven right. Oh, well, look, I've made it. He can't make it because I brought out the best in him. I don't think there's anybody else like me that knows how to bring out the best in him. And nobody else is going. It doesn't matter. Look at Ed Sheeran. Look at Ed Sheeran. Nobody took a chance on Ed Sheeran. It was sitting there in front of you that this guy biggest pop writing singer of all time. But for years, all the big labels, nobody would touch him. They thought he'd never make it, this ugly ginger kid. Nobody took a chance on Ed Sheeran because nobody believes in your dream as much as you. Okay? I took a chance on Homeless Mickey and I would have got him to the top. So look, sorry lads, I have to get this shit off my chest. It does annoy me when I seen Jimmy's video the other day and he's just lying through his fucking teeth. Just lying. And I don't want to put shit in his name. I don't want to say he did anything nefarious that night. But the facts of the matter is he was being a fucking little weirdo. A little fucking weirdo. And he's not part of my fucking crew. Then talking shit about my two mates. Here's the best part. Those two lads that did my corner are top blokes, as in good lads with good community of friends, good citizens of Dublin. Do you get me? Staunch in the community, in friendship circles. People love them two lads, okay? And then Mickey throwing shit in their names. Like when these tell you, if I get those fellas to tell the story what happened that night, you're gonna say, why would they're not making up lies? Like my two mates. What was he calling my mates? These are two top lads, like, not gobshites. Two of them can fight. Matty is a fucking Muay Thai fighter. Been going to Thailand for years. The two of them are fighters. Okay? They're not attention-seeking pricks. And they won't be disrespected. At Eventing, they saved. Oh, you hit Mickey a few boxes. It's my mate that says, no. My mate was the one that saved Mickey. He pulled me off him. And then he wants to shit-talk my mates. All right, lads, I don't want to be like a bitch, but sometimes you have to fight your fucking corner. And I did everything for that cunt, and then he's fucking... And you can even see that I think it was wrong, Jimmy posting that shit for views the other day. You know, because Jimmy knows we're not doing a beef. We don't want a beef. We don't want a fake beef. Me and Jimmy, Mickey, let Mickey do what he wants. Mickey doesn't want anything to do with me. I don't want anything to do with him. That's the end of it. We had our times. We have... my food, to remember, I'm not saying the stuff that Mickey hasn't done isn't fucking fantastic. I was the first to say this fella's a legend. Okay? But what he's done is there. And I do believe that the more success I get, those videos will always be on my YouTube. So if Mickey ends up getting success off it, fair enough. Just, I don't want him to have bigger success than me. I'm not saying I don't mind him making a few bob. I wouldn't mind. Look, I don't have a miserable life. I'll take that back. I wouldn't mind if he got a bit of success. I just don't want him to be fucking more successful than me. Right? Is that fair enough? And yes, the show does need new characters. We're not going to hang our hats on fucking Homeless Mickey. The show needs new characters. We've got plenty of guys that want to get involved. I've got fellas in the town now. Love the show. I'm going to put a few of them on. We're going to start making the comedy episodes from January. We're going to go all in. It's happening. We're going to break this year. I'm doing mighty numbers on Facebook. Facebook is what's changed us. Facebook is where we're getting the big views, lads. I'm doing very big views on Facebook. People are fucking liking it. The trolling has stopped. It's down fucking 99%. Still 1% the cunts want to try to take you down. All right, go away now. I need a bit of break. I need some time away from you. I need some time away. Mickey's not fucking coming back. All right. I gave him an option. I told him to put out an apology video. Put out an apology video, and we can get some sort of we can start fresh. And like if we started fresh, there'd be not one argument ever again. I told him this the last time he came. He was here 2 hours. The very last time he came before the fight, he was here 2 hours and he started. He had me. I didn't even want to argue. I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. I was like, Mickey, you're ruining it. We have why are you doing this to me? I said, well, I'm making you food. I couldn't even shout this time. He talks about me raging. He had emotionally fucked me within 2 hours. I nearly wanted to cry. I said, I can't believe you're doing this. What are you doing to me? What is this? Stop it. I said, Mickey, that's it. I went in, I booked the flight. 30 euro. I said, Mickey, no arguments. About the pop I was. About the rage again. I went in, I booked the fucking flight. I sent him the flight. I was in my room. I couldn't believe that I was a prisoner in my own home, walking on eggshells around my own fucking house. I couldn't believe he'd done it again. I booked the flight, and then he knew I better fucking keep being nice then. And for the rest of the holiday, he just, it's not what I did. I went and got him weed. I was like, for getting weed, so I went and I got him a fucking bag of weed. I paid for it. And that did keep him quiet for the whole holiday. But then when we were trying to make content, and it was like, it wasn't, he's saying I didn't want to train. I didn't want to be around him. I didn't want to talk to him. There was no flow. It was gone. That argument, the first 2 hours, soured everything. I couldn't connect with him. I tried, but even when he was trying to do, he was like, I didn't want to take shots in the stomach. I just didn't want to work with you. It's working. It's not training. We're working, making content. Like when we made that, the pinnacle of us was when we made that training montage. The pinnacle of Homeless Mickey and Shadowboxer was when we made that training montage. When we did the fight with Tony, everyone was having a great time, you know. And I'll tell you it's all straight. It was him. It was all 100% him that put a downer on what we had. It was 100% him. All I try to do is make fucking content, make people laugh. That's my job. My job isn't to argue with you over some bullshit. You know, I think a lot of jealousy seeps in that I'm in control of something. You know, that's the truth. He's a bit of a little control freak, and he could like I get it. I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be second tier to anyone, but that's just me. I know I'm fucking good enough to do this on my own here. Is he good enough to do it on his own? Is he what he should have asked himself? He should know that he's got a job here. Okay, he's not number one, but guess what? Either was fucking Kim Kardashian. She had to hold Paris Hilton's fucking handbags. That's where she started, Mickey. But Mickey didn't want to hold my handbags. No. He'd rather take a shit in my handbag. But that's just the way it is. I'm at it fucking 4 years. I know what I'm doing. I know if an idea is good, I'll listen to your idea. Look at Quentin Tarantino. He won't change a line in his movie. That's his baby. And that's it. And I'm not like Quentin Tarantino. If you've got a few ideas, I'll take them on board. Most of his ideas were shit. Absolutely shit. Do you know? We had a massive argument over the steak and chips. Like his biggest viral video is Mickey's steak and chips. He didn't want to do it. He says it's dumb. It was just a quick off the post. I said, listen, I'm going to give Dominic your steak and then you get pissed off. And we're fighting. We're really fighting. He doesn't want to do it. It's a bad idea. And I had him pissed off till when we did the video. It was natural. Everyone was saying about fuck you, go home. All that was real because he was threatening to go home. He was getting a bit jealous that I was running the fucking show. So it was his best performance. I got it out of him. It was his most natural. Even Jimmy wrote a comment. That's Mickey in real life. Jimmy said it. The biggest video that did 1 million fucking views, switching the stake with Dominic, was Mickey being him fucking self. But Mickey didn't want to be himself. Mickey wanted to be Mickey Money, the MMA fighter, the same character he played for 20 years and nobody gave a fuck about. Mickey has done what I've done. Mickey's done all these comedy. Mickey's done this for years. He did a comedy skit where he went on Grindr and got some gay fella over and was asking the gay fella to put a carrot up his ass. Like, this is how brain dead they are. Thought that was funny. Like, that is completely close to bullying and fucking jail time. Do you know, I seen the fucking video and I actually I tried to edit it to make it look funny. I had to take it down straight away. People commenting like, well, this is sick shit. Like, that's the type of comedy he did. He's not new to what we did. He's been trying to make it for 20 years. He's been trying to do what I'm doing. He gets on. I'm Paris Hilton. I brought Kim Kardashian in. Do your fucking apprenticeship. When Jimmy was here, remember Jimmy? Jimmy's a fucking legit fighter with respect in that fucking game. Okay? On the fighting end of the scales, I couldn't touch Jimmy. But in the entertainment side, Jimmy's doing the same as me, but Jimmy knew there's something there. Jimmy was the perfect fucking, the perfect partner. Jimmy knew, like a sponge. Jimmy soaked it all in. Do you know, Jimmy had ideas, fair enough, but Jimmy knew, let me go on my flow. Jimmy knew he was working with something good. So Jimmy was perfect to work with. No arguments. Jimmy, this is your line. This is it. Say this. Any line, okay. But yeah, Jimmy would fucking finish Mickey, not a fucking problem. Do you know? But when me and Jimmy were together, it was just easy going. Jimmy just wanted a bit of mince and fucking an avocado. He was easy going, Jimmy. Do you need to film? Yeah, let's go. It was very easy to work with Jimmy. But with Mickey's fucking madness just brings the greatness. So I'm not denying it. With his fucked up fucking mentality, there is something fucking gold. And I was fucking trying to get it out. I tried my best. But I think we zapped. We could never. There's too much pain gone in our relationship. There's too much wounding between me and Mickey now. Okay. And the big problem is he thinks that I'm somehow I tried to hurt him. I hit my box and he deserved that fucking box. He deserved that box months before it. A fucking box. Okay. There's reasons. Like I do not regret hitting him a box. I needed to show fucking street justice. Okay. In my world, what happened that night doesn't happen. You're getting a box. If that's an iron, you're getting kicked around. Kicked around. Two women said something to fellas in an Irish, like I'm sure it's the same in England. You're getting kicked around. Okay? I'm not saying he's guilty or not guilty, but it happened. I didn't lie about what happened that night. My two mates, you seen the video, my two mates talking. My two mates talked the next day and said what happened. They're not lying. They don't need to fucking lie. So what I'm getting at is Thomas Mickey had a chance to be fucking great and he didn't want to play ball. He's a narcissist. He wants it all for himself. He showed his true colors. When we fell out, he tried to burn me and then go on lives. That's what my ex-bird did. She burnt me on a live, remember? Me and my ex-bird were out drinking and she burnt me. Disrespect me, saying I had bad breath. Tried to get me to kick the shit out of her. I'm telling you straight, I've never laid a finger on a woman in my life. But that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to ruin me. And then that was it. We're over. She's on live then the next couple of nights. Andrew Gain, fair enough, backed me up. She did a review saying, like, this girl's a dangerous bitch. She backed me up, Andrew Gain. But didn't my ex-bird go on lives? The one thing I hate, Mickey's the same, that they don't want fame. And what? Mickey wouldn't even admit that he didn't want to get famous. Same with my ex, they don't want to be everybody wants to be fucking famous. Do I have to block someone here? Look at this cunt. We're very soft here on this channel, my friend. We're very fucking soft. It takes a lot to get barred. I can't even block him. I'm have to lose my trail of thought. Shadow, you're one viral video from taking off. To be honest, I thought the Carty, Katie Taylor, Matchroom, Escalator Press. Yeah, but the thing was, we still had dirt on our name at the Carty thing. So we would have taken off, but I've had to clear my name. You know, true being myself, constantly showing up, constantly being myself. It took a long time for people that doubted my story to come on side. So, like, you've seen me. Like, I wasn't fake even at the start. People are saying I'm this bad man, and yeah, I'm still doing bad shit. I'm still getting drunk, not giving a fuck, being myself. I don't give a fuck about me getting drunk and acting the bollocks. I know I'm not guilty of any of this shit they're saying. I'm not being this clean fucking, oh, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir. I was myself for 4 years, and finally people are saying, fuck it, this fella's kind of legit. So it was a long time, and now once you have the support of the people, that's when you can break through. You know, I finally have the support, and I'm really fucking thankful for everyone who's backed me from the start. You know, people that never wavered. You have a lot of people are on the fucking fence. 1 minute they like you, 1 minute they hate you. Like, there's people on the internet I have backed because I'm true to who I fucking follow. Do you know, when shit was going bad for a few people I follow, never once did I waver. I like this fucking person. I'm going to back this person. Do you know, if you're on the fucking fence, were you a hater all along? But yeah, come here. I look at people online. I'm like, oh, jeez, I hate that prick. But you got to look into your soul and say, do you hate? Are you maybe jealous of this cunt? Like, there's a fella at the moment online, and I think I don't like him when I watch a video. And then deep down, I'm thinking maybe I'm just a little bit fucking jealous that he's on. Do you know, maybe you don't give yourself. If you start thinking about your thoughts, then you can appreciate what they're putting out, man. Jealousy is in fucking everyone. It's in our blood to evolve. This is how it works. Evolution. You need fucking jealousy. I'm working. I'm not perfect, man. But I copped that a long time ago. Jealousy, man. So, talking an awful lot of shite here. Shadow, do you miss Melissa? Anybody would miss having the company of a fucking, you know, a fucking half decent looking bird that maybe has a shower. Do you know? I wouldn't miss any dirty birds, but look, anybody would miss a half decent looking bird. But if you have any respect for yourself, once someone disrespects you, it's time to just say goodbye. You know, it's simp. I was acting the simp all those times I let her on the lives. I've been a simp. There's only one reason I'm letting her on lives and come down to me is because I was being a fucking simp. She was the last thing I needed to get rid of to become king. Okay, to grow as a human being, I had to give up my simp ways, letting this chick disrespect my whole life, my whole game. You know, the one thing that she never did was say, yeah, he's guilty of that shit. She always did say, no, he's not a weirdo. He didn't, you know, and you know to me, and I've said some bad shit about her. Why doesn't she come out and say, yeah, he's guilty of that shit? Because she knows. The one thing she can't lie about is she knows. I was with her for fucking 8 years. Do you know what I mean? She would come out and say, yeah, he fucking slapped the shit out of me. Yeah, he's a bit creepy. Or, yeah, he does weird things in the bedroom, which I don't. She never once said anything like that. And we've had fucking serious arguments where you think she would try to. She did try to darken my name. And the most she ever had was me sending her a few texts. You know, giving her a bit of grief. They weren't not my proudest moment, but when you're arguing with your bird or your ex or whatever, you do say some horrible shit on text messages. But in real life, me and Melissa, she'll agree, we never had any blow up arguments ever, 1 or 2. But do I miss? Everyone misses having a bird to fucking keep you company through these hard times, you know. Fucking, I'm in a very important part of my life here. It'll be easy to have somebody to battle with you, but I'm battling on my own, and this is how it is. I have to win this game on my own. When I wake up in the middle of the night with the worst fucking nightmares and thinking, do I want to be a fighter? This is scary shit. You know, it's nice if you had a fucking nice woman there to calm you down, give you a glass of water, but I don't. I wake up from my nightmares on my fucking own. I have to deal with it. And it's making me tougher. I should be doing more ice baths because ice baths do make me mentally strong for when shit is going wrong. Like, but we're coming back, lads. I did some good exercise today, eating healthy enough. She said she was on a live before and used to slap your own arse when you were riding. That's funny. Shall, I've been watching you for years, but I'm telling you from Cork man to Dub, the drink will get you into trouble. There's a madness in you. It's the eye anger bottles up. Drink makes a lot of people mad, right? I might do some mad shit in the drink, might fucking fight and talk shite, but that's as far. Who else doesn't do that, you know? I'm good crack on the fucking drink. But yeah, it probably makes you a bit mad. You have an all fucking fight. But this shit of like when you see Shadow drunk, that's how you know he's guilty. No, fucking bullshit. How many cunts? There's gobshites out there that drink and they're sloppy and they want to fight you. I never fucking go out acting like a fucking dope. Do you know what I mean? If a fella fucking starts some shit, yeah, then with a few drinks in me, I'll fucking fight like fuck. Okay, that's in me fighting. Okay? But I'll never take heed of anyone saying, oh, look at him drunk. Oh, he's guilty. Shut the fuck up. And guess what? All the drinking I've done and all the madness, the crazy wild streams are after doing 2 years in prison innocently. I am completely fucked up since I got put away. I'm a totally different person. And maybe when I do drink now, I am a bit fucking mental. Because I am a bit fucking gone in the fucking head. Do you understand what I went through to get here? Like,